Hello and welcome to Not Just Disney. This is the second in our series of videos in which we will be completing the FA Premier League season 2019 to 2020 using Logacta, a 1970s football simulation game played using dice, something like these. You'll recall that these are no ordinary dice. Each is colour coded and has a unique series of numbers, and it's this difference in numbers that gives a team that's doing better in the league a greater chance of winning its match against a more lowly positioned opposition. The better your points advantage, the better chance you have of winning, because you get dice with a higher score available on them. But of course there is still the element of chance, just like in any football game. So without any further ado, let's get on with our next series of matches. It is Saturday the 4th of April. We have 7 matches to play today, starting with the lunchtime kickoff. It's a derby. Aston Villa at home to Wolves. Wolves have a 17-point advantage over Aston Villa. They are competing for a European place next season, whilst Aston Villa are rooted to the relegation zone, fighting for survival. Aston Villa will be rolling the yellow die. Wolves will be brown and yellow. So, Aston Villa. 1, 2 for Wolves, and the yellow die, 0. A 2-0 win to Wolves. That's the early kickoff. Second match is Arsenal at home to Norwich. Arsenal have a 15-point advantage here. They will be rolling green and yellow, with Norwich just rolling the yellow. Arsenal 3 plus 1, that's 4, and Norwich just the 0. 4-0 win to Arsenal. The next match, it's Bournemouth against Newcastle. Just 4 points difference in Newcastle's favour. That means both teams will be rolling a black die. Bournemouth at home, 2, Newcastle 0. Good win for Bournemouth. They've climbed out of the relegation zone during the Logacta part of the season. Brighton host Manchester United. United have an 11-point advantage. Brighton will be grey, United will be blue, and Man United are in form, so they will also get the yellow die. Bournemouth 2, Manchester United 4 plus the yellow die, remember, 1. So that's 5, so a 2-5 away win to Manchester United. Our next match, Crystal Palace and Burnley. Burnley are in form, so get the yellow die, but there is no points difference, so they get the red die for being an away team. Crystal Palace will be rolling the blue die, giving them a slight home advantage, but as I say, Burnley are a form team. They get the yellow die, gives them a little bit extra chance. So let's have a look at Crystal Palace. 1, Burnley 0, and a 1, save there, save to draw, with the form dice 1-all. Watford are at home to Southampton. Just 1 point difference in Southampton's favour. So it's blue for Watford, red for Southampton. No form dice involved. Watford 1, Southampton 1. And on to the last game for today. That's the evening kick-off. Sheffield United, who are in form against Tottenham. There is no points difference, so it's blue for Sheffield, red for Tottenham, but Sheffield do have the backup of the form die. Let's see how they do then. Sheffield United, 3, and the form die, 1, so that's a total of 4. And Spurs, 2, so a 4-2 win for Sheffield United. And that completes the fixtures for Saturday the 4th of April. Let's take a look at how that affects the league table. Away wins for Wolves and Manchester United see them climb above Chelsea, at least temporarily. Chelsea away to West Ham tomorrow in a match which precedes the game that could decide the fate of the Premier League title. Liverpool visit Manchester City, needing just a draw to become champions. All that remains for me to say is thanks for watching, and we look forward to you seeing us again soon here on Not Just Disney. Bye for now.